What's up, everybody? Today's Valentine's Day, so whether you're watching this on Valentine's Day or not, you get two this year, and we're talk about how we can increase self-love, self-care, show up for ourselves, and we're continuing the conversation here with what truly matters. My name is Caroline. Welcome back, or if you've never been here, I share my lived experience, life experience, and golden nuggets I've picked up along the way with all you wonderful people. And love. What the heck is love? What is it? Is it a thing you do? Is it a thing you say? Is it a thing you show? Is it a thing you have? Do you receive? Do you give? Or is it everything? I've come to the realization that love is in everything. And your willingness to be still enough to see that or not is what changes the amount of love you feel you have for yourself, you have to share, the fullness of your heart. Because for a very long time, I thought love, and I acted this way too, was something that you had to prove, that you had to show, you had to justify. I didn't know it was something that just existed everywhere. And I think it is the essence of every single individual on this earth. And a few days ago, I talked about how my fears are just me loving myself and trying to keep myself safe so that I could help forgive those parts of me and embrace them more. And just like our fears are loved, so are our doubts. And so is everybody's hurt, right? We've all heard hurt people hurt people. Those people are just trying to find love in the way that they know how, that they've been shown how. We can't blame those people. Love is in somebody copying you. Love is in somebody holding you accountable. Love is in somebody holding a boundary with you. And at the end of the day, the only thing that you can control is the love that you have to give and receive within yourself. Because when somebody truly cherishes their love, respects their love, shares their love in genuine ways, that creates the ripple effect of kindness, love towards others. We can't control how somebody else sees us. We can't control how they show love, how they receive love. But we can keep our love so full that it creates that ripple effect. Because when you're acting out of love and genuineness, somebody doesn't see it, that's their problem, and then you're not on the same wavelength, and they may not have a place in your life anymore. Somebody that does see your genuine love, your heart, who you really are, you don't need to explain to them. You don't need to justify anything. You don't need to figure anything out. And then they're able to reflect back to you what is already inside, and you just keep elevating. So today, we're going to increase our self-love, whatever the heck that means, connecting deeper with yourself, your authenticity, and that is how we're going to create the ripple effect. That's not only going to change your life, but the lives around you and the world as a whole. So wherever you are, if you want to save this video and come back to it where you can sit and be still and close your eyes, or if you're watching this somewhere else, you can at least breathe with us and listen. So I invite you to find a calm, still place and take some deep breaths, just grounding into this moment. And I just want you to think about what love means to you, what love is. What's your relationship like with love? And however you answered that question, I want you to know that that's your conscious understanding of love. And our conscious brains work off of past evidence, circumstances, and perceptions. So if something negative, something hurts, something scary came up when I asked you what your relationship like is with love, or what love is, know that doesn't have to be the case anymore if you don't want it to be. We can tap into our unconscious minds that rule most of our lives to harness the power of love and act from that place. Every time we act from our conscious mind, like I said, our conscious mind only has past evidence. We're just engaging in past patterns. I want you to take another few deep breaths, however you'd like, and settle into your heart. Whether you visualize your heart, feel your heart, see your heart, put your hands on your heart. Your heart is truly the epicenter for all of this love. All of the love that's within you, all of the love that you can radiate, all of the love that you can receive. And you deserve for your heart to be full at all times, regardless of your external circumstances, regardless if somebody else's heart is full or not. Yours deserves and gets to be full if you choose. So let's choose. Feeling into your heart, calming your breath down. And I'm going to ask you again, what is love? What truly is love to you? Where do you see love? Where do you feel love? How do you receive love? And how can you show up in love for you today? How can you put love into action for you? Not anybody else, not anything else, for you. How can you be more devoted to yourself? Take another big breath. Pausing at the top if you'd like to feel all the love. Call in anything else that's here. Steady long exhale. And pause at the bottom if you'd like. There is love in every single now moment. And it's up to you to choose to operate from that place, or your conscious mind that is based on the past fears, experiences, letdowns. Everything you need is within you. All the love you need to heal, to fix, to get better, to feel better is inside of you. Using your breath to return to right now and harnessing that infinite power that you house. What is love? How can you operate from love today? How can you show up for you today? And how can you allow and receive that love for you today? Take another big breath, settling into it. And I'm going to remind you that if you have not chosen love in all areas of your life, which we all neglect here and there, and you're ready to claim love in that area for you, It's going to be new. It's going to be difficult. It might be challenging, might be scary. But different is good. Unknown is good. Because it means you haven't done it before. And if we're inviting in something in more magnitude and more presence that hasn't existed before, then we're going to have to do something different and unknown. So as you're devoted to loving yourself today, showing up for you, can you also devote to the unknown? Because that means you're on the right path. That means you're doing something you've never done before. And if you're intentional and letting love guide, then of course everything's going to work out. Of course it's going to take you right where you want to go. I hope you can fall in love with yourself a little bit more today. Can fall deeper into the unknown. Release trying to figure it all out. Holding on to this feeling as long as possible. Take another big breath. Coming back into your body. If your eyes were closed, you can wiggle your toes and your feet. And I want you to check in on how you feel right now, compared to how you felt at the beginning of this video. And whatever way you showed up was perfect. If you were multitasking, if you were sitting still and breathing, if you listened to only half of it, you did it perfectly. And this is perfect proof that all you need to recenter, realign is within you. In the here and the present. You don't have to prove it to anybody. You don't have to justify. Because here you are. So if you're watching this on Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. If you're not, then lucky you. You get 2 this year. I love you all so big. I'm going to create a video soon in a little podcast series that I'm doing about the unconscious and the conscious mind and the brain and all of that good stuff that I love to nerd out on. So stick around, come back, have a rock solid day, go freaking love yourself like it ain't nobody's business.